Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope everybody's doing really well. Let's hop in and do this reading. So, as always, we ask, anything ever channeled here always be for the highest good of all. See what zodiac energy we're picking up on right now. I'm getting Sagittarius, Aries energy. Okay, so fire sign. Virgo, Sun. So you could be a Virgo Sun. Okay. Aquarius. What's this fire sign energy? Nine of Pentacles, abundance. Aquarius energy keeps coming through. The High Priestess falling over Virgo energy, this earth sign energy. You know something about an illusion. What's this High Priestess for Virgo energy? Hierophant reverse. Someone in your energy uses religion or spirituality to lead people astray, right? You're the real High Priestess. You have the real hidden spiritual knowledge. But I don't understand why someone is right by your side who is like a fake hierophant. Somebody's a fake leader in your energy. What's Hierophant reverse? This person could have stabbed you in the back. 10 of Swords. I keep getting this like being stabbed in the back energy. Okay, and another thing, something about heartbreak has been coming through for me, like, right, somebody has right now, I'm picking up somebody's energy that has such extreme heartbreak that it feels like you have a wound, right? Like you don't literally have a wound, right? But I keep getting about this energy that somebody literally feels like a void inside of them, like a cancer wound. How can I explain this? Like, I had a vision that somebody's has like an open cancer wound, and the only reason I know like this energy is because I was a wound care nurse, okay? And it reminded me of a patient I had maybe like 20 years ago. And it was like horrific, okay? Like so painful. But I'm not picking up right, and I can't medically diagnose. That's not what I'm doing here, okay? What I'm trying to explain is like the energy surrounding like this feeling of what this person has like in their energy, right? Like extreme grief. So painful. It feels almost as if like you have some kind of wound, like a cancer wound that is a void. This could be about the past, right? Something about fame and success. Okay. What is this Hierophant in reverse? A pain so deep that it's become a void. Nothingness? Yeah. But I feel like whatever issue you're having, right, whether this is like mental health issues or shame or trauma, past trauma, I feel like you're recovering from this quickly. Or this just could be this person in your energy, this Hierophant in reverse, that needs to learn how to cope, right? They need to learn how to recover. They need to learn how to face their shame. They need to find help, okay? Devil, Capricorn energy. Someone feels like in your energy obsessed, okay? We keep getting this, right? It's not funny, but that's what we're getting. Dependency, powerlessness, oppression, devil energy. Baphomet keeps coming through, right? Something about goats is significant. Horns. There's a lot of horns. What is this? Devil energy? Let me get my other deck too. Give me a second. What's going on? There's an Emperor in the reverse in your energy that is domineering, stubborn, reckless. And he's finally recovering. Because I got the recovery card twice. He, she, they, whoever, right, is finally recovering. But they refuse to move on, okay, at the same time. Right? Like, there's this person, that's what I keep picking up on. This person is stuck in the past. Like, that's that symbolism of that, like, void. Because they feel trapped and paralyzed and helpless, but they're not imprisoned, okay? They feel imprisoned in their mind, but they're not. Because this is all about the past. If this person would be willing to work on themselves and work on these addictions, they wouldn't be in this energy anymore. You are 10 of Cups energy. Complete happiness. Ace of Pentacles. You walked away from this energy, person, place, or thing because you were burdened by it. 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. A business opportunity, a marriage, a proposal. You have good karma, okay? The Devil again? Someone thinks you, just so you know, someone thinks that your good karma is because you're chained to the devil. And that's not true. The reason you have good karma is because you actually walked away from something. You walked away from this toxic energy, right? Someone thinks somebody has money or fame or fortune because they made a deal with the devil. No, more like this person healed. Or I'm getting something else. If this is your energy, I don't know. Could be. If you release toxic energy, you're gonna have good fortune. The wheel will spin back in your favor. But you need to stop with whatever this, I don't know what this is, obsession, oppression, addiction. This could be somebody in your family. 10 of Cups. Yeah, this could be somebody in your family. That's what I'm feeling. Because this is a second 10 of Cups. This person now wants to come and offer you something. Somebody's single now, is what I'm feeling. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go get my other deck. Okay. What's this double? Ten of Cups, Wheel of Fortune. Right? Didn't I say this could be somebody in your family? This Emperor in reverse could be your father. I have Bankrupt at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to take that yet. Let's see. What is this double energy? Somebody, that's what we picked up on, right? This Nine of Swords in reverse. Somebody's just stuck. Somebody's not willing to change. And no changes, right? Not changing. What is this double? Boss daddy, stable, rich, business. Person could be a business owner. Big D energy. Someone's a drama starter. Somebody could be having legal issues, dodging bullets, and having nightmares. What's this Hierophant reverse, High Priestess? Somebody could know somebody's getting a divorce too, is what I'm getting. What is this? Hierophant reverse, High Priestess. Played out, wolf in sheep's clothing. Somebody feels like somebody's hitting the jackpot. Somebody could have gotten rich, inheritance, unexpected money. Yeah, somebody's a drama starter. Whoever this person in your energy is a drama starter. Okay. Honestly, I want to know about this toxic energy. I guess that's what it is. They're a drama starter. What else? Somebody's crying over you. And they're an obsessive lover. Okay. That's all we need to know, I guess. Somebody's chasing, fake flexing, and somebody's watching you from a fake account. Because they're hooked. What else is new? We already know this. Okay. Somebody could be going broke. Somebody has a big ego. This Emperor in reverse is what I'm feeling. Take a good look at this card. Babe, you have a stalker. Okay, and this is funny because when I see this card, it always reminds me of how people don't know how to stalk good. Okay, like when you stalk out your window, like your neighbors and stuff, why do you have the lights on? So like I can see that you're watching me. Like I just feel like people just don't know. Like if you're gonna be a stalker, please like be a Scorpio stalker. You know what I mean? Like stalk people professionally. Like don't stalk them like and then so you're like you're caught. I don't know. Like there's certain ways to like look out the window, like at night you turn the light off and then like you just like peek a little, like, and so nobody can see you. But I feel like this person is like look like you can see them watching you. Maybe this person knows that you know and they don't care. That is funny. Like, full on the blinds are open. She's stalking you. I'm sorry. I can't with this card. It always makes me laugh. It's funny. Okay, getting off topic here. Somebody could have a groupie? I don't know. We're back to Toxic Tarot again, you guys. Somebody's extra triggered all as well, just so you know, by you, whatever you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, Bad Habits. It's coming out. Bad Habits by Ed Sheeran. That's a song. This is somebody who ghosted you. Or you ghosted. Somebody disappeared in and out. So you could have ghosted this person, or they ghosted you. Yeah, you have this person blocked because they have bad habits, drug addictions. We got that. So this is what it is. You block this person because they have bad habits, right? Okay. This card always reminds me of that Megan Thee Stallion song. With Maroon 5. How'd you reach me on the TV? How'd you call me on the TV? Like, she has him blocked everywhere, right? Okay, Facebook blocked, YouTube blocked, Instagram blocked, Twitter, every Pinterest, Tumblr, okay, LiveJournal. She has you blocked on things that don't even exist anymore. MySpace, and somehow LimeWire. Like, somehow this guy can still reach you. So I feel like this guy can telepathically reach you. Or girl, whatever. Like, how is that possible? I keep always picking up on that somebody in your energy can access you through, like, meditation. That's, like, a real thing. So I don't know if this person is, like, your soulmate or your twin flame, or you're just trauma bonded. I don't know, but this person, like, might have spiritual gifts. That's what I'm picking up on. So, like, you're the high priestess, right? Okay, and then they're the higher spot in reverse. This person uses their spirituality not for good, babe. But they're not reflecting on why. Nobody's reflecting. Okay, so your stalker is extra triggered. This person also, I'm getting something else. This person thinks you're fake flexing, but you're not fake flexing. You're abundant. Knight of Pentacles. So you could be single, babe. You're a boss daddy. You're an abundant boss daddy. So I could be reading for a masculine. I don't know. Let's see. What else? This is a funny reading. Somebody's always partying. Somebody, though, could be... That's funny. Mariah Carey. I never noticed she was on this card. Okay, an idol. Somebody could be loved or respected. This could be about your fan. You could have a fan. Someone's intimidated or threatened by something. Something about scarcity tactics, right? That's why this Emperor's in reverse. Somebody uses scarcity tactics. Okay, so... somebody's uninterested in their fan. So I'm picking up on your energy. Like, you have a fan that's obsessed with you. That's what it is. You have a stalker fan, and you're not interested in them, I guess. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. This person... What? I don't know. Are you famous? Because I don't have any fans that I know about. Okay, so this is not for me. Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. This could be somebody that views you as, like, rich. So now I'm picking up on feminine energy, right? Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's grounded, beautiful, earthly, somebody who's really good with money. Maybe you helped this person before. Maybe you gave this person money before. Maybe you are This person's family mother, maybe somebody's mother. I don't, maybe you're their mother. I don't know. What is going on? This reading's funny. Okay. Maybe they want money from you? You're blinded to this. You're blinded to the fact that this person wants money from you. Maybe you don't know you have a fan. Yeah, there's blocked communication. Somebody's not talking to you. Maybe somebody won't talk to you because you won't give them money. I got this before. Okay, what else? What is this? I don't like this deck. This deck doesn't like come out as smoothly as this other one. The Devil in reverse. They know you're not toxic. Why does the devil keep coming out? The devil just keeps coming out over and over again. Okay. Yeah, something's stalling. Something cannot move forward, okay? Like, I'm sorry. If you have a fan that's like a super obsessed fan that's extra triggered and because they're broke and you're rich, that's not your problem. Somebody's holding back because they know you're happy, too. Okay. You guys. Look at my other deck. This reading's funny. And I can't imagine. Like, I always think about that. I think about having, like real fame. I'm not talking about, like, just even being internet famous. I'm talking about being, like, a real celebrity, right? Like, how would, especially like people who come into fame quickly, who have never had like tests, right? Like maybe little small tests here and there, like maybe in their community, or like being stalked in your neighborhood by people, or like things like that, you know, like attracting people and having to set boundaries even like in real life. I wonder how that would feel to like come into fame that quickly and then have to deal with being recognized out in public. I don't know. I just think about that. I don't know why. Like, and how. I think it's interesting to like watch people like as they rise into fame, if they do, right? Like how they handle that. Like not only how they handle it with their ego, right? But like I like to watch to see like how they react online, like if they comment back to their fans, or if they delete comments, or how they act in person. Like, are they willing and friendly and nice to their fans? Like, do they take pictures with them, or do they just completely ignore people, right? And nothing's wrong, right? There's no wrong way to handle that, is what I'm trying to say. Like, everybody's their own individual. We're only human, right? But I just always think about that. Like, I like to, like, watch that. Because I feel like that would be hard. That would be a hard situation to be thrown into. Like, especially if you didn't expect it or want it, and then all of a sudden, like, boom, like, you blow up, right? How do you handle that amount of energy and eyes on you, too? That's what I think about, right? Like, having these obsessed fans. How do you handle that? Like, that's what I think about. I don't know. Maybe I'm just different and I think about weird stuff, but I always talk about this. I talk about playing The Sims because I feel like whoever wrote that game either has been famous or seen people in their life become famous. So that's just something to think about. I don't know why I keep thinking about this obsessed fan thing. Could be about religion. Somebody might be in some kind of... Okay, I don't know. Enough about that. But that's just something I think about. Yeah, this is about equal give and take, about somebody wanting money and happiness, a new beginning. So somebody wants a new beginning with you. okay? But they, yeah. Because they know you're loving, I guess. You're a Queen of Cups. They want to tell you something. Some kind of truth. Somebody knows you planted your seeds, and that's why you're a King of Pentacles. You worked hard to become this abundant, protected. Somebody wants protection. But needs to take some kind of action, I guess. Somebody, like we said, this person hasn't gone within, doesn't know how to meditate. This is an Emperor in reverse twice. Okay, we're getting King of Pentacles upright, right? So like this dude has money. He knows how to maybe protect his money. He's handsome. He has fiery energy. That's why we picked up this Sagittarius Aries energy. He's grounded. So this could be about a Virgo, Aries, Sagittarius. I don't know where all this energy is in your chart or this person's chart, but this man is sneaky in your energy because he's a tyrant and he's angry and he's agitated and he's rigid and stubborn and lacks discipline and is reckless. That's the truth. This man's reckless. So if you wanted to know, yeah, he's stable and has money, right? And that's another thing I always think about, like, just because people have money like right now, like, does that mean they're gonna keep it forever? Like, are they gonna be good with their money? Or are they gonna be abusive and lose it? Or are they gonna go with this obsessed fan and ruin their life? I don't know, right? Like, are they gonna have court issues? Maybe this guy is actually dodging these court issues, and I don't know. I just feel like you have an extra triggered fan that's not a fan, they're a stalker, babe. Right, and this could be a feminine too, but you might have ghosted this person in the past. I don't know. This reading's funny. Okay. Something about heartbreak. Tower. This person's having a tower. That's, I guess, so. Okay, let's see what this tower is about. Strength. Queen of Pentacles again. You're the Queen of Pentacles. This dude does not have it together. Okay, what is this tower about? Sneaky. What's this? No, first off, what's this sneaky energy of this guy? You're ignoring whatever this sneaky energy. Somebody could have married somebody for money, is what I'm getting. Somebody this dude wants to come back in your energy and give you a dirty offer. And this is your groupie or you're their groupie. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. Just dust it off. Somebody's fed up. This is a dirty offer. Offer in reverse. Do not take this offer. I got a reading. I did a reading like this, like back in, what was it? It was like 2021. Same thing. Same exact reading. Dirty offer. This is a dirty offer. Okay, now, what's this tower? Okay, you want to know why it's a dirty offer? Because this person is still going to lie, cheat, and steal, okay? That's it. That's the truth. That's why this person hasn't come forward. They know that you clocked this. Okay, what's this tower strength? Sometimes I have to get this deck out because we don't find the answer. This person might have a bad reputation in reverse. So maybe you have a good reputation. Thief. The tower is somebody is a thief. Somebody either got robbed, they want to rob you emotionally, spiritually, physically. I don't know. This reminds me of Cardi B song. She might steal your chain. love that song. Okay, right? Like, don't, this groupie, this fan, this person might rob you. Don't. Okay, also, this whole reading, I don't know if you guys watched, this is reminding me of, back in the 2000s, when I was obsessed with reality TV, I don't know if you watched that show with Kat Von D, but I don't know why I thought this was so funny, and I'll never forget it, but she let one of her fans from the internet just, like, come live with her, right? And then she, like, ended up, like, ruining her car and doing all kinds of crazy stuff, right? Like, and just, like, let her work for her, and it was just a mess. It was like a hot mess disaster. This is what this is reminding me of. Like, letting somebody you don't know, like your obsessed fan, like, come work for you and, like, live with you and stuff. Aquarius energy, healing. So maybe somebody, I would not suggest doing that. Like, there's a reason why when you hire people, like, you have a vetting process, and right, like, you, like, did you hire, like, a legit stalker? That's what I'm getting. I don't know. That's scary. Page of Cups. So maybe this person's just immature. I don't know. It's funny though. Okay. Something ended. Somebody's marriage could have ended. A union could have ended. Somebody wants to offer somebody something now because the union ended, but there's still competition. There's still competition. Okay. I don't know what that means. Somebody's given up now, finally. Okay, somebody has clarity and acceptance that somebody's choosing happiness now, if you wanted to know. I don't know how this relates to you, but somebody is heartbroken. Okay, what else? What is this? What is this competition energy? 5 of Wands. Somebody is competing over a business opportunity. Could be. I'm not feeling this is about love necessarily, but I mean, it could be. But somebody is competing over somebody's new beginning, somebody's business, a lump sum of money. So this could be about an inheritance. I'm not sure. You tell me. This is your story. So, but you're blinded to this. So this could be about your family. Ace of Pentacles twice, 10 of Cups twice. I feel like, or, right, this could be about somebody in your family competing with you, but that's not also what I'm feeling, because why are we getting dirty off for Emperor in reverse? I feel like somebody thinks that if they get you back, you're gonna bring money from the divine, even though this person is a user. This guy, this Emperor in reverse, thinks that, like, God's gonna give him money if he gets you back. But something's over. This cycle's over. Yeah, this is what he thinks. He thinks if he can get you back in his life, the divine, right? Because if you see this hand is literally, like, supposed to be God, right? Or the divine, or the universe, or whatever you believe in, handing you this lump sum of money, handing you this business opportunity, handing you this abundance, right? So this man views you as ultimate abundance. And he thinks you're hot. Strength. Leo energy. You could be a Leo. This man just sees your inner strength, right? Queen of Wands again. And beauty. Don't tell me this dude wants to pimp you out. This could be a King of Wands twice. That's facing judgment. It's over. You spoke your truth. You gave equal give and take. That's why he's in Five of Pentacle energy. This is justice. He didn't defend you. That's what I'm getting. He didn't defend you. Now he wants to move forward really quickly as a Knight of Wands, right? This is all about impulsive. Now this guy wants to be impulsive because he's crying over you. But like I said, we already got our answer. This is a dirty offer. You can cry all you want. Death in reverse, lovers in reverse. Okay, so 2 of Cups, 8 of Cups. This person needs to like walk away from this idea of this love offer, okay? Because he feels like, or you feel like they're unwilling to change, right? Death in reverse. That's being stuck. That's being stagnant. That's unwilling to heal. That's unwilling to let go of these toxicities. The lovers in reverse to me is always a breakup, okay? Upright can mean soulmate relationship. And the reverse to me, that means somebody could have had a soulmate relationship, but they chose toxicity. They chose drugs. They chose alcohol. They chose whatever their drug of choice is, right? They're unwilling to change this. That's why this is over. Yeah, it's over. Can't be chained to the devil and then expect your Queen of Pentacles to come back to you. That's why they're holding back. Because they know you're not stuck in your head. Somebody now wants to work together with you, Queen of Wands, because they're burdened. But they won't do the work, which is why they're stuck. And they need to heal. They might communicate to you because they see you have good karma, but they're heartbroken. That's why they want a new beginning. Really, the divine's telling them to get a new beginning. You need to go within and heal, right? That could be why they're kind of angry and stole from you or cheated on you with a Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody who is very ungrounded and emotional and nasty. Okay, what is this? Lovers reverse, death reverse, other deck. Okay, the toxic deck. Let's see, what is this? Okay, I don't know how long we can do this for, but it's 38 minutes. Somebody ran from you. You're a boss, right? You're a boss bitch, whatever that means. I don't know what that means. Okay, so what that means is you run your own business, you're stable, you're busy, you're multifaceted, and somebody wants to get photo evidence of somebody running. This is about a groupie. Your groupie is trying to get evidence on you, just so you know. That you ran from this chick? Somebody's rejected. That's why they have fake smiles. Somebody got rejected, point blank. Okay, that's it. Okay. Somebody could be in a love triangle. What is this photo proof? Somebody's moving. Somebody's not forcing someone to move, I guess. Somebody's into you. And they feel like you have good chemistry. Somebody feels like you have good chemistry, positive vibes, but like they're envious. They feel like your light irritates their demons. But you're unfazed. Okay, so like envious energy is coming through. You're unfazed. This person has a bad reputation. Okay, let's just say, I don't care if this person's famous. They're having a bad reputation. Something about traveling, okay? And this is a train. Trains have been coming through a lot. Somebody's jealous. This could be your groupie. She's jealous. She's a copycat and she wants to be with you. Okay. So, or he, she, whatever, like she's wearing the same dress. I hate this card. She's wearing the same dress as her. This is giving me, you know what song this is giving me, babe? Dancing on My Own. Originally sung by Robin. Then Caleb Scott redid it. So either one, take which one you want. Either the woman singing it or the man singing it. This is this card. Dancing on My Own. Okay, because they're a spiritual hater. This person might fight you for your chick or your dude. I don't know. But you're too busy winning physical fights. You're not going to catch me dead fighting for a dude. Sorry. Okay. You have to walk away peacefully. Somebody's curious about you, just so you know. Because they're hooked. How many times are we gonna? They're hooked on you. They're hooked on you. But they're always partying. Somebody's dirt digging. They think you're always partying, just so you know. They're digging for your dirt. Okay. Just so you know. Okay, last card. This is too much. You're a queen rising, babe. You're Beyonce. That's why this person's reflecting. They're like, oh my God, she's Beyonce. That's, yeah, obsessive lover keeps coming out. She's Beyonce. How did I not know this? Okay, and I keep getting this in readings that's, okay, somebody chose their parents or their family or whatever, like, people who were in their life, their option, like what their choice was. They chose her or him instead of choosing the person who was their actual soulmate. I keep getting this, and that's why they have a grudge against you. Okay, so this person has a really big grudge against you because they lost their chance, because they didn't choose you originally. They chose their parents' choice. Now they're trying to get proof about this. It's too late. That's what I keep getting. That's why, yeah, you moved on. Moved on. Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. I love that song. Okay, that's why this person, she's in, or he is insecure, oversensitive. They might have chosen, like we got earlier, a Queen of Cups in reverse over you. This is somebody who's like fragile and insecure and needy and a people pleaser and gives too much and always is like on your, like hanging on your leg. That's what I just had a vision of, that. A chick that's like hanging on your leg that won't leave you alone, like won't let you go to the bathroom alone. She wants to follow you around. That's who she is. That's who he chose. A trickster, a cheater, sneaky, lies. She's a liar. You could, this is what I'm going to go back to. Whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's picking your nose, you need to trust your own intuition. You don't choose other people's choices, especially in love. Why would you do that? That's very unwise. I don't care what your mom says. What if your mom's a narcissist? And what if your mom wants to ruin your entire life? What if your mom wanted to ruin your entire life since you were born? And then she told you, choose this guy. He's a better choice. And then you do. And then that person's a karmic. King of Wands, this is for you. I don't know who you are. You know who you are. But this is your story, I feel. Because you came out King of Wands like 800 times. So maybe King of Wands, a woman chose somebody else over you. But that's why they didn't have strength. They had, this is why. Okay, if you are wondering why someone else chose a different choice than you, it's nothing you did necessarily. It's because they were weak. They were a coward. They had low confidence. I'm getting Queen of Pentacles for the third time. Okay. That's why. It's not your fault, right? I always say this. Rejection is God's protection. I've been saying this for years. Somebody's is bankrupt, right? And wants proof about somebody being bankrupt. So if you wanted to know, I don't know. That has something to do with it. Okay, so rejection is really God's protection, right? This is judgment. Somebody's going to tell you that they're getting judgment. This is me telling you about this person's judgment. I don't know. Somebody was somebody else's impersonator. I'm sorry, this reading is funny. This is does this look familiar to you? I don't know. So, the girls look the same to me, right? These girls could have the same face. They could have the same coloring. They could have the same outfit. Okay. They could have the same job even, is what I'm getting. And this guy chose wrong. He chose wrong. So, right. And this is where this all comes back to. When you're in this energy, that when you're chained to the devil, right, with addictions, well, any kind of addiction, it doesn't matter what it is, babe. You're going to think that the karmic is your soulmate and your soulmate is the karmic. Why is that? It's because when you're in this energy, you're going to choose what feels familiar, right? You're going to choose your past traumas. You're going to choose whatever. Toxicity. It's because... Okay, this is another thing I learned. God, right, will sometimes trick people. God, angels, universe, ancestor, whatever you want to call it, right? Will sometimes trick people and do this and give two options and say, what is this person going to choose? Is this person going to choose true love and divine union? Or are they going to choose something karmic? Something that's easier? Somebody who doesn't challenge them, someone who's going to let them keep their addictions, someone who's going to enable them in their addictions, someone who's going to be an easier choice, right? And sometimes God and the universe might even mask this other person who is a divine person, so it makes it look like they're the karmic. So, is this what happened to you? Maybe she wasn't at her full potential yet. Maybe he wasn't at his full potential yet. But this Emperor in reverse chose someone who wasn't going to challenge him. Because it felt like the right choice at that time. And that's not wrong, right? We all have to go through our own trials, tribulations, tests from the universe, right? Nobody's mad about this. I don't know, maybe you are mad about this. I don't know. But I don't know how this groupie thing comes into this. I don't know, but this is funny. And you're not confused about this anymore. So maybe you were confused about this. Just because somebody can copy your divine partner, that doesn't mean that that's going to last forever, right? Somebody could have also just married somebody for their money, is what I'm also getting. Somebody's waiting. Somebody might be a divination abuser. That's why they're getting bad karma, okay? Also, what I learned too is sometimes when you, so if you're a divine feminine, you could be divine masculine too. I don't know, right? I don't know what this is about, but women will try to just go be with whoever your divine partner is, like the real, like your twin flame or your real soulmate, your real twin flame, whatever, because they don't even want that person's energy. They want your energy. So this goes, these karmic copycats will just try to like hop onto that guy or girl because they feel your divine energy, not because that person who is your maybe twin flame or soulmate is in the reverse, right? Is toxic at that time. They might not be in that good energy at that moment, that healed energy. But that woman, that karmic copycat, that envious person is gonna want that person only because they can sense your energy on them. So that's happened to me before, like 500 times, right? And I always say this, like, a man cannot be stolen from you. A man who truly loves you cannot be stolen from you, okay? They leave willingly. But what I'm trying to say is a lot of people will sense that energy on that person because they're carrying your energy because you're being masked, right? Okay, somebody's a player. You're too busy winning. Same shit, different day. Okay, that's it. I hope you learned something from this. I sure did. I've learned a lot. If this is your story, I don't know what to tell you. You're toxic. Okay. Hopefully you've healed from this. Hopefully you're on the other side. I hope that, we can't end it here. Let's see. What is going to be, because this is just the story. I want to know what the final outcome is for this person who's, I don't know. You're going to have a tower. You got to leave. You had to leave. You're going to leave. Okay, wait. Why tower? This is, who am I reading for? This is funny. Okay, I don't know. They don't want to tell you your outcome if you're like the person upright, but I feel like somebody's a liar. So if you're a King of Swords in reverse, or this person is in your energy, they're gonna have a tower and get left out in the cold because they're a liar. Somebody might have done magic. They want to tell you about this magic. Okay, well, I want to know the positive outcome. Why are we getting this? This is about a player and your energy. This could be about something about work. Somebody needs to work on themselves. Somebody's not going to be able to work together with somebody. You have strength. Okay, that's it. Your Spirit said this person's not going to get a new beginning with you. That's the truth. Okay. The truth is they're burdened. They don't want to talk about you. They want to talk about this person. Okay? This person is so karmic and so... This person's an a-hole. You're over it. Queen of Wands. You're just over this. The truth is, this guy is burdened. That's all you need to know. He's burdened. He feels like he's holding the world on his back. And that's the truth. And you are still hot. And he's still a liar forever. You're hot. Not only are you hot, you're hot and unbothered. Okay? You're hot and you're unbothered forever. That's it. That's your answer. You're hot and you're unbothered. This dude is burdened forever. That's the truth. I'm just the messenger. Don't get mad at me. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this. I will catch you guys later. Until next time,
we'll be back with Toxic Tarot.